As I show in the book, even the most hawkish NATO expanders and the most prominent American grand strategists that you could possibly name of our era, Henry Kissinger and Zbigniew Brzezinski, they both said, we have to come up with a special status for Ukraine. We have to make it like Austria in the Cold War so that it's neutral, so that it's a bridge between East and West. Because if we try to take it away, the Russians are going to invade and break the thing. Just the same as John Mearsheimer warned, just the same as Jeffrey Sachs warned back years ago, that it was American meddling that was forcing this issue. And that does not justify what Russia has done here. Again, the book is called Provoked, Not Justified. But the reality is that America, Washington, D.C., our government, got our Ukrainian friends into this mess. And unlike what the second guy said, Mr. Sweeney, that, oh, this is going to end with Russia crushed, you have it right, Pierce, that unless we're willing to send in the 82nd Airborne and the U.S. Navy, that we cannot reverse the tide for Ukraine here. So where does that leave us? And General Clark said last December on your show that, okay, yeah, but we shouldn't really talk like that and betray our position of weakness in any upcoming negotiations. Well, now it's the end of July, and they've done nothing but lose more men and more territory since then. So where are we really going with this?
Yeah, I mean, General Clark, I mean, historically, Russia has shown a remarkable patience when it comes to warfare. They will keep going and withstand losses that many other countries would simply not tolerate to achieve their aims. I'm not quite sure why, looking at the state of this war, why people would think that Russia are about to be crushed. I don't really see evidence of what John suggests there. And from a military perspective, unless America gets involved in a more direct manner, isn't the reality that Russia's military vastly outweighs Ukraine's and therefore is highly unlikely to lose?
You know, I think it's, I think this is like saying, Piers, in 1942, when Germany was at its maximum penetration of the Soviet Union, that no one could see how it could possibly be turned around, that the 1,000-year Reich was going to be there. And you would have told Stalin, why don't you surrender? I mean, why lose all this territory? Why risk Moscow? Why don't you surrender? Look, the people of Ukraine understand very well what's at risk in this. They know